A human rights group reports that the death toll in Iran's protests has risen to 36. And in another development, Israel's foreign minister visits Somaliland just days after Israel became the first country to recognize the African territory. NTD's Jason Perry has the update.
It's been over a week since protests in Iran began, and they don't appear to be slowing down. On Tuesday, residents upset with the country's failing economy held a sit-in at Tehran's Grand Bazaar. However, the demonstrators were later seen running away after Iranian police fired tear gas at the crowd. One can of tear gas was seen thrown in the opposite direction, back toward police. As of Tuesday, the U.S.-based human rights activist news agency reported that 36 people had been killed, including 2 members of Iran's security forces during demonstrations in the country. The demonstration at the Grand Bazaar is symbolic because it's the same place where protests and strikes were held before the fall of the former Iranian government in 1979. At that time, $1 was traded for about 70 Iranian rials. However, it now takes about 1.4 million rials to equal $1. Some residents commented on Iran's new policy to provide $7 per month to citizens.
For those who are truly eligible and genuinely in need of even that $7, it does at least cover a small part of their needs. It does help after all. From my perspective as a citizen, though, it doesn't help much.
In my view, the government saw that they couldn't rein in the inflation, so they said, let's give people $7 so that we can somehow absorb the pressure to hold it back. I mean, it's like a temporary painkiller.
Others have pointed out that the Iranian regime has been paying hundreds of millions of dollars every year to terrorist groups such as Hamas in the Gaza Strip and Hezbollah in Lebanon. On the same day, the Israeli Air Force reportedly struck Hamas and Hezbollah terrorist infrastructure in Lebanon. Lebanese residents were seen inspecting the damage from the Israeli airstrikes. And in another development, Israel's foreign minister traveled to Somaliland. Israel recently became the first country to recognize Somaliland, a territory that broke away from Somalia in 1991. Many countries in the region, including Somalia, have opposed Israeli recognition of Somaliland. Israel has said they will pursue cooperation in agriculture, health, technology, and the economy. Somaliland is in a strategic position near the Iran-backed Houthi terrorist group in Yemen. And some believe the Israel and Somaliland partnership could one day lead to security cooperation between the two nations.